Ahead on OwlTV today, Florida is changing how driver's license exams are given.
Plus, one FAU professor remains barred from campus following a social media investigation.
And Super Bowl weekend is almost here. FAU students are getting ready for the big game and halftime show. All that and so much more on this week's OwlTV Today.
Good afternoon, Florida Atlantic. I'm Marissa Verzi.
And I'm Carleigh Schleicher. Welcome to this afternoon's edition of OwlTV Today, where we bring you the latest campus stories across campus and the community.
The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles has announced a major change to the state's driver's license testing process.
Starting February 6th, all Florida driver's license exams will be given in English only.
The policy applies to every type of license. Under the new rule, translating services and non-English printed exams will no longer be allowed.
Drivers planning to take their exams after the change takes effect will need to prepare to complete all testing in English.
On Monday, Cape Coral's favorite feathered forecaster had made her prediction. During the 8th annual Ground Owl Day celebration, Athene, the burrowing owl, emerged and did see her shadow, which means a little bit more winter.
Residents gathered to watch the prediction, celebrate local wildlife, and take a part in a growing tradition. Meanwhile, back in Pennsylvania, Puxatawny Phil also saw his shadow. Guess the owls and groundhogs agree winter's sticking around a little bit longer.
Seems like it. Plus, new student housing is on the horizon at FAU. Talon Hall is set to open fall 2026, offering new living options for students on campus. Madison Vassilakopoulos has the story.
Hello FAU, I'm Madison Vassilakopoulos reporting for OwlTV Today. We are outside of Talon Hall, the brand new student residence complex being built here on Florida Atlantic's Boca Raton campus. We'll take a look at the floor plan, break down the cost, and find out what Talon Hall is all about. Talon Hall is designed to be modern yet comfortable suite style living, primarily for second year students. With two different floor plans, a 3-bedroom single suite and a 1-bedroom single suite, there are options to fit any student's needs. Each suite at Talon comes equipped with a kitchenette, including a refrigerator, microwave, and sink, along with one private bathroom. Pricing for the 3-bedroom suite is $5,500 a semester, while the 1-bedroom is $5,834 a semester. There will be 215 rooms available for the 3-bedroom option and only 29 available for the 1-bedroom option. There will be a wide variety of amenities at Talon, including a game room with pool tables, a pavilion, sun deck, fire pit, an outdoor barbecue grill, and more. Another great part about Talon is a meal plan is not required, so students have the flexibility to live more independently. University housing officials have described Talon Hall as a project to modernize campus and allow more second-year students to continue living on campus. Housing applications for the upcoming second-year students have opened, and Talon Hall is set to open in time for the start of the fall 2026 semester. I'm Madison Vassilakopoulos for OwlTV. Back to you at the desk.
Plans include single rooms within 3-bedroom suites, along with a very limited number of single rooms that come with private bathrooms.
1 month into FAU's spring semester and one instructor is still not back in the classroom following months-long university investigation.
Kate Polak, an English instructor, remains barred from campus months after a university investigation into social media activity.
The investigation began following online comments made by several FAU faculty members after the death of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. 2 professors have since then been reinstated. Polak, however, has not been reinstated, and the university announced it will not renew her contract, saying they found the investigation comments could be interpreted as condoning on-campus violence.
A newly released Faculty Senate resolution calls the university's decision a form of unjustified discipline, noting outside counsel found no basis for punishment and urging leaders to provide transparency and reinstate Polak.
Record-breaking Arctic air swept into Palm Beach County earlier this week, causing temperatures at Palm Beach International Airport to plunge to 30 degrees, the coldest reading in over 117 years.
In response to the unprecedented chill, county officials activated Level 3 monitoring protocols. Authorities urge everyone to take precaution as the historic cold snap impacted the region.
Tomorrow, FAU softball is stepping up to the plate for a brand new season. And fans recently got a special preview.
The team hosted its first ever dinner on the Diamond at Joanne Jost Field, where supporters met players and coaches and got a look ahead at the 2026 season.
The Owls, who are coming off back-to-back conference championship seasons. First matchup is February 5th against Indiana.
Also, a student organization is using movement to build community here at FAU.
Paul Stamp's Troupe brings together students who share a passion for dance, from ballet and modern to contemporary and hip-hop.
The dance troupe hosted their auditions this week. Here's how the Vice President, Sydney Smith, thought it went.
Hi, my name is Sydney, and I'm currently the Vice President for Pulse Dance Troupe here at FAU. We had our spring semester auditions this past weekend, and they went very well. I was excited to see some familiar faces as well as some new faces for our team. We're already practicing and working on new things for our performances this semester, and our big event is our 14th annual showcase, which will be sometime in April. So keep a lookout for that, and go Owls!
The group focuses on teaching the history and culture root of dance while hosting classes, performances, and campus events.
In community news, Boynton Beach is celebrating Black History Month on February 6th with a special event highlighting local businesses and culture.
The first Friday Black pop-up event will feature Black-owned businesses, live entertainment, and family-friendly activities. For more information, you can visit the Black Chamber of Commerce for Palm Beach County's website. Looking ahead, Super Bowl weekend is almost here. Students across campus are gearing up for game day watch parties. From the big game matchup on the field to the highly anticipated halftime show, the Super Bowl remains one of the most watched events of the year. Morgan Larkin takes a look at how students are celebrating and what they are most excited to see.
The 2025 NFL season is coming to an end, with the Seattle Seahawks facing the New England Patriots in Super Bowl 60, with Bad Bunny headlining the halftime show. This year's Super Bowl is a rematch between the two teams. 11 years ago, the Patriots defeated the Seahawks 28-24 in Super Bowl 49. The Seahawks had a chance to win that game with 26 seconds remaining. However, in a controversial call, the Seahawks decided to pass instead of run it with All-Pro running back Marshawn Lynch, and that pass was intercepted by cornerback Malcolm Butler, essentially sealing a Patriots victory. That loss has haunted the Seahawks organization the last 11 years. Now, it's the same teams but with a different cast. In the last 25 years, the Patriots have been the most successful franchise with 6 Super Bowl victories. They were considered a dynasty from 2001 to 2019. Then, quarterback Tom Brady left. And for the last 6 seasons, the Patriots have been rebuilding, trying to recapture those golden years. And it looks like they may have finally succeeded. Now, they have second-year player Drake May at quarterback. He is an MVP candidate at 23 years old and is seen as the next franchise quarterback after Tom Brady. For the Seahawks, quarterback Sam Darnold is leading the way. He was seen as a bust for many, but after bouncing from team to team, he has finally found success in Seattle. Wide receiver Jackson Smith-Njigba is one of those reasons. The wide receiver led the NFL in receiving yards this season with 1,793 and is the catalyst of the Seahawks passing game. Will the Patriots' empire return with a victory, or will the Seahawks get their revenge? The outcome will be decided at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, with a kickoff at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time this Sunday on February 8th.
And that's all for this week's OwlTV Today. Thanks for hanging out with us and catching up on campus news. Stay safe, and as always, go Owls!
We'll be back with more updates soon, so keep showing that Owl pride. And have an amazing week, FAU.